Hello, you lovely lot. If I remember rightly, my last bit in the magazine, I was getting ready to remove the body from the chassis on the yellow Scimitar. Obviously that was a little while ago now. Did I succeed? Let's find out. Well, here's the body. And there's no chassis. Well, except for that one over there. So yes, body is finally off. It's been off for over a year now, to be fair. As you can see, totally stripped. I think it was last time I wrote anything for the magazine, to be honest. And been cleaned up underneath as well as I could be bothered with a pressure washer. And spent last summer learning how to weld. I'll start at the front and work my way back with what I've done to it. It was sent off to be shot blasted and was given a dusting of zinc rich primer. So a little bit of surface rust was done last year. So first of all, top plates were replaced because they gone a bit crusty on the edges where they matched the body. Body holes haven't been drilled yet. New engine mounts for the Jag engine. Also added a bracket for the hydraulic pipes for clutch and brakes. First bit of repairs and improvements. This is a common rust area on Scimitars. The front outriggers always go along the top where they join the body, and the side wheels suffer as well. So you can buy off-the-shelf replacement parts from specialists, but I actually made my own. Bought myself a used metal folder from eBay. Folded my own, slightly modified with a return lip on the underside to give it more rigidity. It was a bit deeper than standard. One of the reasons being the outer rails I've also replaced. I've used a fully enclosed box section. The original was an open C section which collects rubbish and causes corrosion issues. Before cutting off the old metal, I made up a simple box section jig tack welded to the main chassis rails to give me a square peg in the corners where the front outriggers met the side rails to give me a datum, so it all fitted back in the same place. Moving back, right, this here is pretty much where the A-posts line up. Just slightly back from the A-post position. This is a mount I've incorporated for front roll cage hoops, if I ever get that far. Just use the chav. It's got integral brackets going inside the box section, which I'll hopefully insert a picture of. And I've added this bit of cross member to help stop the whole thing from twisting if I do put it on its roof, and I hope I might survive it. Oh, another little bracket there for fuel pipes. Moving back, replace the centre outrigger. This one again is folded myself with extra turn on the underside. And these two items, they're additional. They're to mount the seat to. As standard, the seat is attached directly to the body shell, to the fiberglass floor. There's a bit of steel laid in there to spread the load, but yeah, I don't really fancy my chances if I do run out of talent doing something serious. I'd rather have it bolted to something a bit more substantial. This here is the standard rear seat belt mechanism location. Going to be used as commonly in all these things for the main hoop for the roll cage, if I ever fit one. So it's basically been reproduced in 3mm plate with all the reinforcements. And again, if I can, I'll insert a picture of what's inside. Rear end side, used a hole saw to make it fit around the axle mounting tube. And there's the rear suspension mounts. These axles here, the bracing for the axle tube, another common rust spot. They usually open again on the inside. This time I've gone for a full box section again to reduce. They always rust on the back end here. Again, if I'm clever enough, I'll insert what I found behind that area. So if it's rusty on the outside, it'll be rusty on the main chassis leg inside as well. Another bracket for the fuel pipes. Right, now up to the first of the rear body outriggers. Normally it looks like that. This one has been beefed up, as you can see, because this is where the hoop rear, roll cage rear mounts will go. Again, it's made out of 3mm plate, triangulated this time, and notched into the main chassis rails to spread the join, hopefully make it a stronger join. Finally, there's a repair in here, repair each side here. This is where the fuel tank sits, and I added this brace. This one's standard. This is where the watch linkage arm's attached to. The lower one this side, the higher one by there. I just braced that whole angle, stop it from swinging out. Might not make any actual difference, but hey, I had the material, so why not? And that's it for the chassis. What's left to do on it? Numerous holes for exhaust hangers, pipe clips, vent holes for the galvanising process, so I can't have any enclosed sections or they'll burst with the heat. And a couple of studs to be welded on to act as earthing points to the electrics. Then hopefully off to be galvanised. So that's where we are at the moment with it. So get the last holes on the chassis, get it galvanised and get those pipes on. Then hopefully start refurbishments and bolt them back on again, as long as funds allow. Cheers, diddle pip.